Hello YouTube and welcome back to Cities Skylines and the city of Affenford. You join me as we are entering the new part of the city that we built in the last episode. It went okay, but there were a lot of gaps. Between episodes I fixed a few of the gaps and moved around a couple of roads, but nothing too major. However, in this episode, since we still need a lot of residential, I'm going to be focusing on the area that is just above. So you can see just to the right hand side of this new area of semi-detached housing, I'm going to be focusing on that area, and we're going to be placing plenty of houses in that area. So make sure you stay tuned, because we are going to be upgrading, or should I say improving the amount of housing available, and perhaps adding a few shops in here and there as well, because that would make it a little bit more realistic. So I've got to look at that and see what I can do. So make sure you stay tuned for this episode, and then in the next episode we're probably going to look at sorting out something in the way of bus routes, given that, or providing that we have the right amount of housing available. Okay, so a pretty quick start for us. We need to just take a look at what we have and what we can improve. So the first thing that needs to happen as a must is this must now become a dual carriageway, and I'm going to actually make it a dual carriageway all the way up to let's see, probably, in fact, the entire way if possible. I'm going to turn this into a dual carriageway. So let's go ahead and grab that. There's some more options now available. There's been some changes to some of the mods, and I need to work out what is what. But here we go, a brand new setup right here. As you can see, that we are going to have some power line issues, but that is going to be fixed pretty quickly. How far in can we go? That's as far in as we can go. Okay. That's all right. I guess we'll deal with that. So we'll go up to that point there. Beyond that, we need to look at the power situation. So what are we looking at? So we have a power line here that's disconnected because of this one here. So we're just going to move that, but we need to move the entire thing. There we go. I did not realize that that's connected as part of a larger system. That is what we want to move. So I'll move that across there. I will then move the larger of the lot across here. We shall then connect these by using the actual utility poles, and okay, it doesn't want to do that, so we'll do that instead. There we go. That is now happily connected. Now it says there's another one. There's one here, but I cannot see it. Is that one of the underground ones? I think that might be one of the underground ones. So I will do that, and then I guess let's see what happens if I just try and connect that bit there. Are we okay on electricity? Oh, is everybody all right? Let's play this very quickly. No complaints. Okay. So now we have the electricity back, we can get on with our job. That being said, there is this area here. Maybe the electricity came from here. Whoops. Okay, so I need to take that into consideration too. In fact, that shouldn't be too difficult, because all I need to do is move. We'll start by moving this one back a little bit, then we're going to upgrade the road. So let's go ahead and find, right now, which road do I want to upgrade to? Let's have a look. I would rather upgrade to I would like to upgrade to this road, actually. There we go. And I'm going to do a full upgrade all the way along, right the way up to this road here. Then we should have some nice traffic lights. There we go. Perfect. And then After that, I probably... Now, this is where it's going to get interesting, because do I upgrade this road? Do I upgrade? Do I not? I'm going to have to do some work on how the houses are going to fit, but do I or do I not upgrade that particular road? In addition to that, I probably want to create a road that goes straight up here where the tree line is, so I am going to try and create another road that roughly follows. I'm going to have to switch off all of those. Roughly follows this tree line all the way up to there. There we go. Okay, that looks fairly reasonable. That looks fairly reasonable. Now what I could do is I could have this road join up to... And now I could turn this into a roundabout. That's what I could do. There could be a roundabout right here. And we have 1, 2, 3... I tell you what, let's not do that for now. Let's connect this road up. Let's connect this road up like that, because that seems reasonable, and then upgrade the rest of the road down to there like so. And let's see what comes of that. So now we have a new section, a new area where we can have roads. Let's stick a road in here as well. Now this is where it changes because we want a new style of road. In fact, I actually want this style of road now, which is a one-way road, but I would maybe type in suburb. Let's find out. Is there a two-way road we can have that's similar? There is not. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's type in UK road. Not roast. UK road. I did receive an interesting comment to do with working with the emergency services, and I kept complaining about the emergency services not being able to respond properly. Somebody said use the asymmetric lanes, which is a possibility. That is very much a possibility. However, in my opinion, that's kind of not very realistic. So that is why I do not want to use that. However, if it works, I guess there is a possibility for me to use such a thing. Okay, I guess I am going to have to pick this road as my road of choice. For this, I think I can do a nice straight road like that. Okay, and now we place in what we need to place in. I'm not sure why it's oh, there's that behind, that's why. But I'm going to try and do this properly. I'm very, very much going to try and do this properly. Somebody mentioned that they have alleyways behind their houses that they've lived in. I've never had that. I've never had an alleyway like that behind a house, which is why I never did it on these houses here. Normally I've had little gateways down the side, but not an alleyway behind. So that is interesting. Although I am now trying to think back. I've lived in many houses. I'm just trying to think back whether there was any instance of that, and I've just forgotten. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so that area is all going to be filled up with a nice amount of housing. Now the question is, how do I get that area? That's actually going to look quite nice. How am I going to get that to merge onto these? What I do not want is I really do not want lots of roads coming off this road here. So what I plan to do let's see, can I keep this? If I were to stick these back on, can I keep this at 90? I can. I think I have an idea. Here's my idea. I run that along like that. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I will run that along like that. Okay, now I can put some houses here. I will have no houses on this side. I will then run each one of these along... Right, no. I'm going to run each one of these halfway, 15 units, and then join it up with that. Or I could just do that. I really do not want to do that though. I want to actually have these properly set up. So let me see what would happen if I did that and then that. That's done something strange. That's done something very strange. Thank you. Let's try that again. There we go. That's a little better. How's that looking though? So then I'd have another one. Pretty much the same thing. Goes across there. And then we'd do another one. Same thing. Across there. And then for this one, I would do that and then that. There we go. I think that looks actually quite reasonable. I think that does look quite reasonable, actually. What I could do is run that across straight and just leave this as a little bit of an open area instead. So if I ran that across... Or, I don't know. I can run that... No, let's leave that as it is in that form. Like that. Now then we have this area. This area is where it's slightly more difficult to figure out. So what I could do is I could leave that as a little open area, play area or something of the sort. But let's see what happens. Right. Next up is figuring out what houses to use. That's what I need to do. I need to figure out what houses. I'm just also thinking let's pipework this first. That's probably a smarter idea. There we go. Because if I fail to do that, that might cause additional issues. And I think it will be easier to do that and maybe along... No, do not. There you go, that's better. I think that might be better. Okay, good. Just realised how horrible that one is. We'll have to upgrade and fix up some pipework. Hang on a minute, can I use the move it tool on the pipework? Ooh, that's an interesting one. So if I then hit M for the move it tool, is that the pipework it's looking at? No, it's not. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Right. So, new area to build in. Looks a little bit ridiculous. There we go. That's better. What kind of houses? Let's have a look. And we're looking for terraced houses again, or something like that. Townhouses. UK. Town. House, nothing. So let's look for terraced. There you go, terrace houses. What are we after? Now, I do not want to use these ones. To be honest, I'm not particularly fond of those. I'd rather not use the Victorian ones. They tend to be kind of long. What I would use... right, okay, well, no. I mean... I'm sure there are better houses than this. I did quite like these. These did look nice, these post-war houses. Maybe if I just type in Victorian, they might not say Victorian terraced. Yeah, here we go. Terraced Victorian, okay. Which style do I like? Not any of those. What are these ones? Doesn't tell me. Let's find out UK or British. British house. Ah, that is probably why. Seaside house, no. Not a seaside house. I just want to see what a seaside house looks like. Not terrible, but no. Not what I want. Let's see, British. No, none of those. What's that? Seaside factory? That's something I need to consider. House. What are these? 1970s, okay. Not what I'm after. Okay, apparently it's just terraced house. That's probably what I'm looking for. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, great. So we have this style, we have this style, we have a shop which I can add to this style. Well, it might work, it might not. That's one would. I'm quite liking these. See, I can always do that and then put a little bit of parking here every time. I do like these. Or these. No, I'm not fond of that. Nor that. Nor that. Those are alright. Those are okay as well, a bit more modern. So what I need to really find is a style. That's a nice style. I do very, very much like that style. And that would look nice all the way down this. Although it would be a little bit odd having all this area open, but I think I can do something to make it work. After all, this is my city and I can do what I want in it. I could always bring this a lot closer if I wanted to. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to stick this in. I'm actually going to get rid of that. It will all come back, but I'm going to throw this in on every little corner. Right up to there, no, the top one is not going to have that. Okay, that's good. This one will also not have that. Then I need to find the suitable house for it. So it's a house with a stripe. A house with a stripe. Is it you? No, that would be that connection. It is a house with a stripe. Oh, come on, find me a house with a stripe, would you? Please? What does this say? Modern 2. So what if I looked for 2? Terraced house 2. No. Terraced house modern 2, that's what I'm looking for. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, corner, modern 1, modern 2. Are you really telling me that you are the... Really? Now I'm slightly worried about the electrical situation. I'm going to put that back in though. And for now, I'm going to do it by... Can I control and A this? Yes, I can. Let's just stick it around the back of that whilst I figure out what these are. Alright, please build up. Oh, you're not going to build up until morning, are you? No, I can adjust that. Options. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which mod is it? This is a mod. I know it's a mod, and I know that it does something. Resize, achieve something about real time. That's the one. Dynamic. Here we go. Switch off build. No, not switch off building lights at night. Events, probabilities. No events. No time. The tool. Work hour. Work start hour. Work end hour. No. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Let's fast forward this then and then see what happens. Hopefully nothing gets abandoned by morning, because that would be pretty horrible. Now, having dual carriageways might make it easier for ambulances and stuff to respond, so that's always a positive. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's go ahead and continue building this anyway then. Let's assume that this is the one that I want. I'll build it on one row, and at least we can have a look at what it could potentially look like. I think I might do something else on that. Then we've got these houses, which I'm not too sure which one I'm after now. I'm not going for 3-story housing here. I think I've got what I want, but now it's just a matter of... Come on, people. I mean, people are moving in. You can see that 12 people, 11 people have moved in, 10, 8. People are definitely moving in. Right. Come on. Otherwise, we're going to be at it forever. I mean, it's already taken most of the episode to do this, and we still haven't built anything apart from the roads. Well, whilst I'm doing this, let me look at what I can do with the road situation. I mean, I could potentially build this bit here. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's select you again. There you go. Let's upgrade this road as it's going along, and then I will actually build this road out like that. There you go. Actually, I'm actually going to move that to be there, and then over here I'm actually going to remove the traffic lights. Traffic lights are not needed here. Gone. No traffic lights, but I could put a give way, a stop there. There you go, done. That makes sense. Okay, the day has started and here we go. Things have been built. Is this the right building? It is not. It is clearly not. What matches with that? Because that is what I want. I really do not. Right, we need to find out what matches with that before I do anything. But now that that building's built, it might be easier. It's not you. It is 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 not you. Is it you? It is not you. 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 Wow, this is a problem. I really want that to match. Otherwise it's just going to look horrible. How can you not have a matching building? Oh, that's going to look terrible, that is. That's highly disappointing. Look, there's one that's similar. There's one. But that's much higher. What is it? 3-story house 3. It is not you. Although we did get fairly close just then. Could I have a corner house that could match that? That's a 3-story corner house though. I really like the look of that house. That's very, very annoying. Okay, alternatively, I guess I could take that one instead. So if I delete you and put you in, and then what goes with that then? There should be a house that goes with that, right? Possibly this? Let's try. That could possibly be the house now. Come on, quickly now. Talk about disappointing. That's genuinely, I wanted that to work. I really, really wanted that to work. I was looking forward to having a nice set of houses. This set of houses really doesn't work anyway. I do not like them now. Yeah, I'm not fond of these houses. Come on. Fast, quickly now. Nope, that does not look like that's going to match either. No, they do not match. I want to know what matches with that house. I really want to know what matches with that house because that is a perfect house. There's got to be something. Here are all the corner houses. That's one, no, we cannot use. I'd love to have... so maybe I should just... I was going to say I'd love to have the extra housing. That house is so nice. Okay, let's try this and then we'll try and find a modern match for that. Let's see. No. No. That's one there. No. I guess it's these. No, even that does not match. What? Why? What is the matching house for? Terraced house, corner, 1. Right, that's terraced house, modern, corner, 1. Terraced house, modern. Maybe I don't have them. Which is sad. Okay, I'm going to just have to stick with these, which is really annoying. But here we go. We can now pause this as well. And to finish off this episode, let's go ahead and build all of these, and I will come back to fixing them in the next episode. That sounds like that's what is going to happen. I'm going to get rid of all the corner houses for now, as a matter of there's just nothing I can do until I can figure out what goes where. That's going to be an interesting setup. There and there. There looks good. You can sit yourself in there. This should help massively on the amount of demand. The amount of demand should be very much under control at this point. Why does that line? Oh, there's a power line there. Don't mind me. There we go. Look what's happened to the road. It's pretty poor. That's okay though. Right, let's get these built up so I can take the screenshot, and then we'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Cities Skylines and the city of Affenford. That was really, really annoying. I am actually quite disappointed that I cannot find the right house for that. But I guess we're just going to have to work on it and make do without. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Do not forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so. That's www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively, massively appreciated. It would really, really help me out. Also, why do these houses have so many nice conifer trees on it? You can also find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. That's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time in Cities Skylines and the city of Affenford.